Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Sea Bass with Dill, and today I got a really good pasta recipe for you. I don't really do a lot of pastas, but I know you guys like the pasta videos, so today we're going to be making a simple pistachio pesto. We're going to do that with a little bit of cream, put that over some parpadelle noodles, and then for protein, I'm going to use chicken. You can use whatever you like. I just have some chicken lying around, so we're going to cook that up today, add that to our pasta. It's going to be really quick, really easy, and really delicious. All right, y'all, so for our ingredients today, really easy, not a lot to this dish, super cost effective. We got pasta, we got chicken, heavy cream, some olive oil, garlic paste, fresh garlic, some tomatoes, we got some pistachios here. You know we're gonna use my Bassett's blends. We got the hot seasoning today. You can pick that up at the link in my bio here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow, or head on over to my Shopify store where you can grab that. We need basil for our pesto and some fresh Parmesan cheese. Now, this is the great thing. I got this basil a few days ago. I used it in a dish. It's probably gonna go bad in a day or two. So if I make pesto out of it, I'll get a few more days out of it instead of having to throw it away in the garbage can. So that's what we got today. Let's get into the dish. Okay, so we're gonna start with the pesto. I'm gonna take about a cup, maybe a little bit more, of some fresh basil leaves. We'll get this into our blender here. About 2 garlic cloves. And then for the pistachios, maybe like a tablespoon or so. Don't worry, I'll drop all the measurements down below in the caption. Look, I just eyeball this stuff. This is why I don't have a cookbook yet, guys, because I don't like to write down measurements. Now, I know I showed you the fresh Parmesan. We're gonna save that for the finished product. For the pesto, I'm just gonna use the store-bought, grated stuff already. So we get this in here. And then the last thing we need is some olive oil. Go ahead, we'll add that. And then we're just gonna blend this up. Hopefully that's enough there. If not, we'll add some more. But I think we got a good amount there. Put the lid on. Here we go. Now, that's it. That's our pesto. Super easy, really basic recipe. You can certainly alter the flavor with some salt and pepper if you like, but that's our pesto. That's gonna be sort of the base of our sauce, with the addition of a little bit of heavy cream, but I'll go ahead, put this into a bowl. I'll put this in the fridge until I need it. There we go. For our chicken today, I'm using boneless, skinless breasts. It's not my favorite cut of chicken. I actually prefer thighs. I do like the skin on, but this is, like I said, what I had lying around, so this is what we're gonna go with today. The chicken has already been washed off and patted dry. I don't think I need to show you guys that. If I do, let me know in the comments. I'll drop a video about how to properly wash your chicken. But I don't know that you guys are ready for that entire conversation. Anyway, let's go ahead. We got my Bassett's blend all-purpose hot seasoning here. We're gonna get this seasoned up on both sides. Make sure we rub it in, get it all coated nicely. Flip those over. We'll get the other side here. You can go and pick this up, like I said, on my Shopify store. There's a link in my bio. There's also a regular version. I'm working on a couple others as well, but they'll be out soon. Okay, chicken all covered in our seasoning, ready to go. Let's make sure your oven is preheated to 425 degrees. And then let's get ready to sear up our chicken. Our pan is on a medium-high heat. We're gonna go ahead and add some avocado oil here. Avocado oil, it's got a higher smoke point than olive oil, so it's not gonna burn as quickly. Once that oil is nice and shimmery, we'll go ahead and drop in our chicken. Let's go ahead, we'll add in our chicken. Presentation side down, that's that smooth part on the top, right? We got a nice little sear here. In it goes. And we're not gonna touch that. We're just gonna let that sear create a nice crust, nice sear, nice color, nice crust on the outside. We'll flip that over and then into the oven it's gonna go. Chicken's now been searing for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. It's time to flip it over. Anytime that you're searing something and you go to flip it over in the pan and it's sticking to the pan, that means it hasn't reached its release point yet. It hasn't created that crust on the side that you're searing, and it's not ready to flip, so let it go a little bit longer. The pan will let you know when it's ready. These are obviously ready. We've got great color, great crust on there. Pull these out and into the oven they go. Next, we gotta go ahead and slice up some tomatoes here. I just got some cherry tomatoes, grape tomatoes, teardrop tomatoes, heirloom baby tomato, whatever you call them. You know, the tricolor ones you get at the store. These are gonna go for our sauce. We're gonna saute these in the same pan that we just seared off that chicken in. We'll add a little bit of garlic. We'll deglaze with some white wine. Add in our pesto and be good to go. So our pan from the chicken is still really hot, so I cut that heat down to like a medium. Let's go ahead, we'll add in our tomatoes. We're gonna hit that with a little bit of our garlic paste. A lot of garlic. Go ahead, just give this a mix. And then I'm gonna deglaze with some white wine. Let that cook down just a bit. Get all that flavor up off the bottom there. Just gonna make our tomatoes nice and tender. All right, wine is reduced down. Let's go ahead, add in as much or as little pesto as you like. Get this mixed in here really nicely. Oh yeah. Now you don't even need the cream if you don't want. You can certainly leave that out. I happen to like it. So I'm going to use just a little bit. Just adds a richness, and again, it doesn't need a lot. Just a little bit there. Mix this in. Look at that. That's gonna be really, really good. Really good. Pasta's just about ready, just shy of al dente. So let's go ahead. We'll finish the cooking in our sauce here. This is gonna add a little bit of pasta water in here. This will help it make it nice and silky. Our chicken's just about done. Like I said, we'll finish this off with some freshly grated parm. And dinner is just about ready to go. Look at that. Oh, that just looks delicious. I've got the heat on about a medium right now. We'll go ahead, we'll hit that with our Parmesan cheese. Get that mixed right in there. Oh yeah. Now cheese, listen, I'm a sucker for cheese, and there's no such thing as too much. But use as much or as little cheese as you like. Go ahead, get that mixed in. Oh, this is gonna be just phenomenal. Go ahead, we'll pull our chicken, and it's time to plate up. Time for our plate up. This is really simple. We're just gonna put our pasta right into our bowl here. Oh yes, look at that. That looks delicious. Make sure it's all in. A little bit more of this sauce on top. Clean plate, right? Give that a nice little wipe there. Let's go ahead, we'll add on our chicken. Oh, that just looks phenomenal. Oh, look at that, that is outstanding. And then of course, we finish that with a little bit more Parmesan. Get all in there. And then last but not least, a little chiffonade of fresh basil on the top. Look at that. That's gonna be great. Guys, super easy creamy pesto pasta. We did this in like 30 minutes. I mean, the video's a lot shorter than that, but literally about 30 minutes or so. This is a great weeknight dinner, easy to make, ton of flavor. Until the next dish, y'all.